I bet with Interbet only. They're a fantastic site. I've never had any issues with them. They are very professional. There's never a problem. You deposit money, 2 seconds later it's in your account. You withdraw, which I do very occasionally, and I believe it's also 2 seconds it's in your account.
The penultimate race on the card is race number 7, the Greyville Convention Centre. 88 handicap, over 1,000 metres. 4 fillies and mares. At the time of recording, all 10 runners will face the starter. Now, you would have heard, we've been having such good time together, Dees and I, on the show, and we hope that you've enjoyed it. And we just hope that the horses that we like do well for us and for you, the public. But we have agreed on quite a few races, and of course we support one another. It's not about who out-tips one another. It's about putting heads together and making cash. That's what it's all about, and leading people into the right direction, the best that we can. But also remember that it's a decision that you, the punter, you make the final decision. So Dees and I have been quite similar throughout the card. But this race we poles apart, and that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. My 3 numbers are 3 Bomber Girl, 5 Maquette, and 9 Hot Pill. Quickly, because we have spent quite a bit of time chatting. Bomber Girl, consistent, neatly drawn, for me, must have a chance. Maquette, if she goes to the front with her speed, they might battle to catch her again. And Hot Pill, much better run last time. She's a filly that's got ability, and I'm glad that she bounced back to near best. So 3, 5, 9, but you're completely opposite. That's the nature of the race, how tough it is.
Let's listen to the interviews. Carl Hewson, Stuart Ferry, and we have that rerun of a horse that Warren gives a chance to from Tini Prinsloo's yard called Bomber Girl, and then we'll do a wrap of race number 7.
150 to go. Sweet Symphony's now applying the pressure. Pelargonium, American Graffiti still got 5, 6 to make up, and Sweet Symphony's going on by 3 parts of a length. Bomber Girl's going to try and fight back late on. Sweet Symphony, Bomber Girl's coming back on the inside, but Sweet Symphony for the win. Bomber Girl's second, Holly's Fate, maybe Pelargonium over Eau de Vie in photos.
Okay, you heard from Warren. He likes a few runners. Warren, just recap on your numbers. 3, I know, is one of them.
Yeah, 5 Maquette,
yeah,
and 9 Hot Pearl. Those are my 3 numbers. These 3, 5, 9.
And 9 for Warren, and me in no particular order. Numerically, I'm going 2, 7, and 10. So we got 6 runners that we have combined out of the 10, and no common denominator. So you're going to have to be the judge on what you're going to do here. But I'm just going to quickly tell you that Garrett Van Zyl, I think, holds the aces here. He is just waiting for the river card, which is hopefully the number 1 box. This horse number 2, Ancient Epic. Nirvan Nastili. When he had his first winner, he had it on a horse called Iron Bark the other day. And I think this is a similar type of ride that Garrett has given him. 4 kgs off, drawn to, jump, natural pace, natural speed. You don't have to think too much. You don't have to be quick on your feet. You just have to let the horse stride, possibly judge the fractions that you're not going too quick, and she'll give you all the way to the line. She is a distance specialist, and I think she'll go well for this young kid. Similar type of ride, as I mentioned, from Iron Bark, which I like.
Can I interrupt you for 1 second?
Yes, go for it.
Who is on the front page of the official winning form?
I don't have that. Who is it?
Personality of the week, Nirvan Nastili.
Nirvan. Yeah.
Is it Nirvan? Nirvan Nastili on the front page. That could be the office.
Yeah. Nirvan. That's him.
Right. Continue.
From the island. From the island.
Ancient Epic. Next.
Yeah. It was a nice interview the other day on it. Imagine having a winner, your first winner, on your mum's birthday.
Can never be scripted. Impossible.
No, man.
Can't do it.
You can never do it. And to pick out that day. Beautiful for the young man. So, similar type of ride as I mentioned. From that form line, Warren, that old Sweet Symphony that we just saw win, has come out to win twice from that form line behind our Emily. So there is it, because Sweet Symphony beat Bomber Girl. Now, that is going to be a big runner. The stable companion, La Pura Vida, I will tell you that here's another horse that Gareth hasn't been shy to travel to Cape Town, where it shed the maiden, those Cape Town maidens, hard to win. This horse did it. And then last time out before being rested, what's it, 4 months off now? Easy, easy, easy. That horse called Shyfolia, not a bad horse. Although carrying 61.5 kgs, I think number 7, La Pura Vida, and 2 Ancient Epic form a strong coupling for Garrett van Zyl. And then I've thrown in the joker of the pack. I say the joker of the pack because this horse gets in the queue. She's never been a punting proposition. For me, some guys can take risks because she is either going to run exceptionally well or she is going to run off form. You can see it in her form line, Warren. She is erratic. But when her mind's on the job, she can go. She can go. She's quick. But she won't be a horse that, I go for as a punt on the head. I'd rather have her in the exotics and let her win for me. But against this type of field, even though she's carrying 60.5, it all depends on which gets in the queue comes to the track. Because if she decides to run, and I've seen her on a few occasions, she's just got a cruising speed second to none. So number 10 get in the queue is going to get my vote as the joker of the pack. So I'm just going to include those 3 horses, Warren, because when I start looking, for horses, then it will become a field race. So I'm going to take a stance. I respect your runners. I jotted them down about Bomber Girl's last good start. McKet's in excellent form as well. Sabatini, you can't discount, a rating dropper. And you picked out a horse called Hot Pearl that was full of pace and speed last time out behind McKet. So, North Pole versus South Pole, but we're hoping to hit the equator.
Well said, well said, absolutely.
How are we going to hit the equator here?
Yeah, and as I said at the beginning of the preview, we are poles apart, but as you say, North and South Pole, let's hit the equator. That's it, one more to come for Hollywoodbets Greyville.
My name's Danny Diliberto, founder of Ladles of Love. It was founded back in 2014. Communities we work with are all over the peninsula, and we're working with 138 beneficiaries now. We've grown exponentially. We've been able to do that because of all the kindness that we have experienced from individuals and corporates such as Interbet, who just want to be part of the change.